This is Rosemary. Good morning. Coffee talk time. It is. It really is. I am not really under the weather. It's just been really... My husband's had the flu for like a few days, and he lost his voice, and so now I think I'm getting it, but I haven't lost my voice yet. Anyway, I got a question, and I want to read it real fast, and it's for a friend, and I will be sharing it. Like I said, I never say anybody's name, but she says, "Hi Rosemary, in this long road, have you ever felt overwhelmed, had anxiety attacks, or even felt depressed? Have you ever had those moments where you didn't want it to continue? If so, what have you done to overcome these fears?" Well, the first question is have you ever felt overwhelmed? Yes. I tell you what, in my case, because you're asking me the question, in my case, I always had a fear, especially when the doctor said, in order for you, at least I felt like the doctor had said to me, when he told me that I should be 105 pounds at the end of all this, and it's been 6 years and I have never seen 105 yet. I felt like I was failing, and I was so far away from 105, and there was just, I felt overwhelmed because I kept visualizing the number and not visualizing or focusing on my health. There's a huge difference when all you do is focus on that number and you don't focus on your health. Perfect timing, right? I don't feel good. But anyway, have you had anxiety attacks or felt depressed? Again, there was that anxiety feeling. I've not actually like you know, felt those. I know what an anxiety attack is. I remember the first time they told me, the very first time that they told me that my mom was not going to make it. She made it many times after that. But the very first time they told me that, I remember being at the hospital and not being able to catch my breath. So I know what an anxiety attack feels like. And I've never felt that. But I felt, I guess, depressed when it came to the point that I was never going to reach that number that I wanted to reach. And I'm reaching it. Yay! You know when I stopped feeling that way was when I said, "You're not going to get there, Rosemary, unless you make it happen. Unless it's not up to anybody but you." I started feeling better about myself when I put myself first. I have always put everybody around me. My sister can detest to this. I've always put everybody around me first. It's always been, you know, you come first, I come last. Not until I put myself first and I started caring about what I was putting in my mouth, how much exercise I was doing a day, and finally seeing results, did that pressure fly off me. I don't know how else to describe it. It just, you know, those chains of, I can't do it, I'm tired of seeing that same number. It just like vanished, because I'm not focusing on a number anymore. I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on how good I feel, how that walk makes me feel, how those exercises that I do make me feel. I am a newer and better for it. I'm newer and better for it. Does that make any sense? And the people that have already gotten to their goal and know this will continue to do the good things, like exercise and put good food in your mouth. They will continue that because it makes them feel good. It's like here's my B12. I haven't put it under my tongue yet, but it's like when you put a B12 under your tongue, and after a while you have that energy and you feel like that it did something, you know. Well, that exercise gives you those feelings of you did something today. I feel good, you know. I ate my protein and my broccoli and it made me feel good, and I didn't put junk in my mouth today, you know. This feels good, this feels good, and this looks good. I hope I've answered your question. I know I've probably gone all over the place. If so, what have you done to overcome these fears? That's what I've done, sweetheart. I've put myself first, and I've said, Rosemary, you're going to make those good choices for you. And I start caring about myself. I start caring about me. That doesn't mean don't start caring about people around you. No, 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 no. But care enough to do something about the way you feel. Do something for you that makes you feel good. You may not want to exercise because that doesn't make you feel good. It could be as simple as taking the day to be with your husband, taking the day to walk and look at nature and be blessed. So again, I hope I've answered your question. I answered it the way that I felt I have overcome this. I love you, and I'll be back. Thanks for the question. Bye for now.